I think it's probably more useful for the youngsters also to hear me speaking in English. So good afternoon. What an honor to be here with fellow Carolines. I stand here with profound satisfaction and humility to receive this prestigious recognition from my own community. Today is a coming home for me. I've been a member of Kane since the late 1970s and attended many of its annual community events through the years. So recently that we have lost touch with each other. I lived in the Boston area since my graduate school days at Tufts University starting in '69. So it's quite appropriate that you are honoring me along with the celebration of the 50th anniversary of Kane. I left for Nashville, Tennessee after graduating from Tufts in 1973 to take a research fellowship position at Vanderbilt University, but returned to Boston 2 years later. My wife Debbie and I found Boston to be much more of a friendly place for us to live. I am a Carolinian in spirit, and as you can hear by my accent, I hail from Narayanamuri, a small village near Rani in Pathanamthitta district. I was a good student in high school and graduated with high honors from St. Berkman's College in Changanassery with BSc and MSc degrees in chemistry. Despite my academic achievements, opportunities were limited in Kerala 50 years ago to earn a good wage that met the needs of my family of 9 brothers and sisters and parents. So I was the oldest child, and my parents counted on me to take care of my family. It was that need that led me to go to the United States for higher studies and employment. I graduated from Tufts University in Medford, Massachusetts with a PhD degree in chemistry in 1973. My professional career, as it was mentioned earlier, started with my first job in 1976 at EIC Labs, startup company in Norwood, Massachusetts, which was aspiring to develop a rechargeable lithium battery to meet the energy storage challenges of the day. Most experts at that time believed that a practical rechargeable lithium battery would never work, despite the fact that a laboratory demonstration of this new battery was already made by Exxon company researchers 2 years earlier. I've been very fortunate. Lithium-ion batteries have become extremely important in the modern world. These batteries power electric vehicles and all the portable devices indispensable for everyday life, such as cell phone, laptop computers, tablets, and many other portable communication data transfer devices. Because I entered this technical field on the ground floor, I was able to make some key contributions to its growth. The job at EIC Labs was the best thing that could happen to me. Here I am 43 years later, having published more than 200 technical papers and disclosed 16 US patents based on my research. Started a successful consulting company providing lithium battery science and technology services. Trained many PhD students in lithium battery science and technology at Northeastern University Center for Renewable Energy Technology as a research professor. People ask me, how you did all what you did? And here are a few of the KM's principles that helped me in my professional career and life. First, you are not as smart as you think, so try harder. I am a firm believer in what Thomas Edison profoundly said, that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. Second, if you work hard and finish well the job you started, no matter what the particular task at hand is, the future will take care of itself. Third, crisis in research projects or life are opportunities to reinvent and re-emerge. Four, success is not measured by the number of tasks a person starts, but by the number of tasks he or she completes. 50 years ago, when I left that remote village in Kerala, where I grew up in a house without electricity, I did not have the slightest idea that one day I would become an internationally recognized expert in portable electricity, namely batteries, and win a special recognition from the Kerala community in New England for my work. This recognition firmly reinforces my belief that if you give your best to whatever you do, good things will happen. People will recognize your efforts and you will be rewarded. Before I might take my seat, I want to thank my wife for 46 years, Debbie, coming along with me for this long journey through thick and thin. Thank you, Kerala Association of New England, for recognizing me with this honor. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dr. Kane. I please request you to stay on the stage as we celebrate our 50th year Golden Jubilee. We would